Welcome to Got Mead Live. We are experiencing all sorts of really interesting gremlin-induced technical difficulties tonight, starting out with 2 direct lightning strikes to my yard about a half hour before the show. So I was starting to play the intro, and my little software comes up and says, intro, what intro? I can't play that intro. So no intro today. Sorry. So anyway, we are running late, and we do apologize. It's, as I say, we did have I had the lightning strikes. I am literally running on generator power right now, so if we suddenly go off the air, it'll be because Jenny died. Our guests tonight are Mike Kiker with Celestial Mead and Sassan Mossanen from Denali Brewing. A little bit of an interesting show tonight. And on Back to Basics, I had said in the post that we were going to do When Mead Goes Wrong, but apparently AJ corrected me. We're doing Backsweetening, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, today's Backsweetening.
Backsweetening. So live from the powerless booties in North Carolina and the Bunny Pen in Ottawa and the heat and multiple power outages in Florida, it's Got Mead Live. Welcome to the show. Let's get this puppy on the road. What are we drinking tonight?
I've got the same thing I had last week, which is my Bill Fitton Memorial Cider that I made myself a couple of years ago. Last year?
Okay.
I don't know.
What about you, Manny?
Oh, the same water.
Well, yeah, me too. I just like can't open the fridge because no power. You know, I don't want to all the cold out. All right, Mike. What about you? You got one of your yummy goodnesses that you're drinking?
I'm actually drinking Twister Creek IPA, which is my favorite IPA these days. It's made by Denali Brewing.
Oh, okay. I get an echo from you guys, so you might want to move further apart or something.
All right, I'm going to move on. I'm moving out of the room, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Sassan? What are you drinking?
Well, what's really exciting is Mike and I just earlier on did a little sampling off of a fermentation vessel of our first batch of raspberry. So really excited to try that for the first time coming out of our own facilities here.
Nice. I love it.
So I'll tell you, Vicky,
I didn't realize you guys were in production already. That's cool.
It's a test batch, and raspberry is a sizer that has some cherries and raspberries added to it. But at this point, it doesn't have the cherries and raspberries added to it, so it's just a sizer.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I drank a bottle of raspberry on the show a few weeks ago. It was my last bottle of raspberry, so I'm going to see if I can get my hands on some more. Let me finish doing. You guys sound better now, by the way. Let me finish doing the housekeeping stuff here. And Manny, do me a favor and mute yourself and do a sound check for me so we can make sure that we sound okay since everything else has been breaking down today.
Okay, you got it.
Show links, folks. You can listen live to the show on the Got Mead website at gotmead.com, or if you're on Facebook, we also have a player on our Facebook page at facebook.com/gotmead. If you're mobile and want to listen after the fact, you can download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio, and Spreaker. And all of them have apps or the capability to download the files. So take us with you when you go away. If you're looking for us online, of course, you can find us at gotmead.com. Our Facebook group is facebook.com/gotmead. We also have a Got Mead group. So just search Got Mead. It'll pop right up. Twitter is at @GotMeadNow. Normally, if you can't call us, tweet us, but I am a little bit crippled tonight, so I'm going to try to be watching Twitter. If I don't get right back to you, please give me some slack, because I'm juggling madly with half my equipment down right now. If you want to send questions and to make Mead Back to Basics, you can check the links on if you go to gotmead.com and look at the links. Just put your mouse over the Got Mead Live radio show, and the drop down will give you a link to and ask us a question. And of course, you can call in anytime at 803-443-MEAD. That's 803-443-MEAD. And that's 803-443-6323. So, Manny says we got lots of noise. That's not good.
There was just a minute ago, but,
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. So
His comment, someone is moving around or killing a pig.
Yeah, if you guys could see the feed, somebody was breathing her in the wind or something. Anyway, so all of this stuff costs money, and we do this stuff as volunteers because we love what we're doing, but the equipment and the subscriptions and everything cost a couple of $100s a month. So if you like Got Mead and Got Mead Live, please consider becoming a patron member. It is $30 a year, and you can get access to the patron forums and many more recipes, award-winning recipes, and a lot more information than what is available in the general Got Mead forum spaces. So come check us out, and consider supporting Got Mead to help us keep doing what we do. Thanks, I appreciate it. Now, I have the first of our little PSAs. So, Celestial Mead has been producing some of the world's finest traditional meads, melomels, and metheglins in wild and beautiful Alaska since 2006. Like Alaska, Celestial Meads are hard to find, but worth the effort. For a truly life-changing experience, visit Alaska and try Celestial Meads. www.celestialmead.com. So, guys, thanks for being patient while we bring you in at the beginning. Usually we don't bring you guys in until after all of that stuff's done, but, it's been a little bit of a different day already today. So welcome, Mike and Sassan, to Got Me Live. We're so glad that you're able to come on the show.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yeah. So, okay, it sounds like you guys are making history. I'm not aware that there's been anything like a meadery and a brewery merging, buying each other, or what have you, so far in the industry. Well, partly due to the fact that mead is youngish on the scale of things. So, tell us about what's going on there. How'd this come to happen?
Well, if you don't mind, Sassan, I'll take that one. I was kind of looking to get out of the business for a while, but I thought I didn't really know anyone that I thought would do a good job with my needs and have the right kind of attitude about it. And until I started getting to know these guys up here in Talkeetna. Talkeetna is going to be my kind of retirement home. And I've been coming up here since the early 80s. But then these guys opened the brewery, and the first thing I thought when I heard about it was, oh God, please let them make good beer. And I have found that they really do make good beer, and I'm very pleased about that. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, well, I was looking to get out, and I knew that Sassan was looking to do other things besides just beer. And so the idea popped into my head that this might be a really good thing for both of us. And so I approached Sassan a little over a year ago and proposed this idea. Over the year, he talked with his board and other people involved, and we made it happen and signed the paperwork in April.
Nice. Well, that's pretty cool. So not only did you find good beer, but you sort of get to take your mead with you.
Exactly.
I love it. That's totally awesome. And Sassan, it sounds like you guys are doing all the hard bits and Mike gets to do all the fun stuff.
Well, a little bit. I mean, Mike's got quite a bit of skill, and he's going to stick around with us for at least a few years, maybe 4 or 5 years, and help us develop the recipes and give us some training. So we're not going to get rid of Mike quite yet. He's going to be a part of what we're doing for a while to come. Okay,
cool. So Mike had said something about sticking around for 5 years or so then, right?
Yeah, that's the plan at this point.
Okay, cool. And will we be seeing you, Sassan, at the Manger Cup in the spring? That's a hint.
Yeah, that's the plan, but you're probably going to see both Mike and I.
Well, I expect to see Mike. If Mike didn't come down, we go up to Alaska and drag him down, but, you have to come down now. So,
so maybe we should threaten to not have Mike come so you could come check us out and see what we're up to.
I would love to go to Alaska. It's on my bucket list of places I want to go. Definitely. But, so what, so it's all becoming one thing, are you guys going to keep on with the existing recipes, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, it's not broken. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's the plan at this point, but that'll be up to them in the future. They're producing a lot of beer, and this time of the year especially, they're just like maxed out making beer. And I've, if I presented my business plan to anyone to try to get a loan, they would have just laughed at me because, as you know, Vicki, I've been making dozens and dozens of different kind of meads instead of concentrating on a few.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that list is going to get whittled down to the ones that the market can support. But that's a long time into the future. We're not sure exactly at this point how that's going to work out.
Okay.
One of the things that's kind of been exciting for us from a brewery perspective is a lot of these licenses are kind of dictated by the federal government as to who could do what. And when we finally get our winery license in place, it'll help us blur the lines between what is mead and what is beer. We've experimented in the past with making braggots, and so not having to kind of conform to these generic standards of what a mead is and what a beer is, and be able to use our own creative interpretations was a kind of a big motivating factor for us to do that. So there's a lot of synergy between the brewery world and the wine world, even though it's not very common. It's an area where we could really kind of explore and develop stuff, not only that Mike does in his specialty stuff, but kind of blend in beers and come up with some really exciting products that maybe other folks don't have the access to.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a really interesting thing. I may just have to come up to Alaska just to check this thing out and, see what's
road trip.
Road trip. God, AJ, if you get your passport,
Yeah.
Can you tell? This is going to go on until she finally gets her passport.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's on the to-do list. A very, very long to-do list.
So, Sassan, was mead something that was on the radar for you guys before Mike came to find out if there was good beer in Talkeetna, or was this a total surprise?
Well, the answer is yes to both. I mean, we weren't immediately thinking about getting into the world of mead until Mike approached us about it, and we feel the same way. If the same way Mike was concerned about the brewery making good beer, we were concerned about making sure that the meat end of it was good. And you guys are familiar with Mike's long history of making really phenomenal products. So the fact that we had the right person asking us if we wanted to partner up together, that was pretty critical. But again, going back to the marriage of being able to have access to whatever ingredients we want to make types of beverages we want, whether they conform to a particular style or not, is kind of part of the characteristic of us as a brewery. So it happened a little sooner than maybe we would have anticipated, but we were really excited to get involved with a quality partner making a quality product and expand, our repertoire of what we can make. So it happened faster, but it's just great. It turned out to be really good.
I like it.
Had you ever tasted mead before you first made it?
Was that the mead question? My question.
Well, either of you, actually.
Either of you, really.
Or both.
Well, I'll take it first, Sassan.